Man, what a disaster.
Say it again.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
Okay, I'm good.
You sure?
Good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
cool. Anyways, welcome to Reckless Banter, the first ever episode of Reckless Banter.
Yes.
And we have a guest.
We do.
Which is awesome.
What's going on?
So many guests canceled on that stupid dating show, and that's why we stopped doing that stupid dating show.
Nobody wants to talk about dating.
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just having a good day. It's
Hell
good to be
yeah.
here.
This is Jordan. He's a tattoo artist. You work at Covenant Tattoo in Pineville, right?
That's right.
Hell yeah. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so I've been in Charlotte since 2011. I've always wanted to tattoo since I was a little kid, just a wee little boy.
No.
And I finally got some steam behind me, figured it out, got some guys that are helping me, and now I'm at Covenant Tattoo, and things are going good, man.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
So how, you said since 2011 you've been tattooing?
No. I've been in the Mecklenburg County area since 2011.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
from
how long have you
Greensboro.
been tattooing?
Tattooing, I've been going for about a year now.
Okay.
And before that, I did like a year-long apprenticeship.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So fairly recent.
Yeah.
What finally made you go for your passion?
You know, I was a bartender for many years, and I was just getting sick of it, and it kind of all just fell into place by chance for me. I was about to quit my job, and I met my mentor at the bar I was working at.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, worked out perfect.
I don't have the talent. I don't have the drawing talent to be a tattoo artist. That would never happen.
You apprenticed for a year, and then you started doing it professionally or you've been doing it professionally for a year.
Yeah.
Have you always been somebody who, I guess, draws or?
Yeah. So I was always an artistic kid. That's kind of what got me into college. I went to UNCC. The owner of Covenant Tattoo was actually
Pull the mic a little.
Yeah. The owner of Covenant Tattoo, we were actually in art school together.
Oh, nice.
At Charlotte, UNCC.
I guess that's how you know each other.
Yeah. And then he just kind of saw me tattooing, putting some pictures out that I was getting done, and was like, "Yo, man, I'm thinking about opening up a shop. We should come on board." And I was like, "Sweet." So that's how that worked. I actually got hired by him the day my mentor moved out of Charlotte. It was pretty wild.
Oh, wow.
Your mentor, meaning you're like the one you did.
The dude that taught me how to tattoo.
Okay,
Yeah.
you did your apprenticeship with.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Was it hard to figure out a place or find someone to do an apprenticeship under?
You know what? Honestly, it happened by chance. Like I definitely spent a lot of time before then hanging out in tattoo shops, getting tattooed, and I think I was maybe anxious about it, just asking like, "Yo, teach me how to tattoo. I want a tattoo."
Yeah.
And there's also the thing. It's like, if I actually went after it back in my early 20s, like I might have squandered the whole thing because I was a wild child. You know what I mean?
Well, you never
it's
really
possible.
learn
You never
who
know.
you are until you're closer to your 30s.
That's right.
There's a lot of things I do nowadays that I'm glad I didn't do back in the day because I would have just destroyed them all.
Oh yeah.
There are so many things now that I wish I would have done because, I spent my 20s married, so I didn't do a whole lot. So now I'm in my 30s and I'm not married, but in a relationship, and I'm more free now. And like I think of things like doing the podcast. I was just looking today. I was like, why didn't I get into radio hosting when I was young?
Yeah.
I love it.
You've a golden voice.
Here, thank you. But here I am.
We deal with it.
Go fuck yourself, Brian. But here we are on the podcast. But so, how old are you?
32.
Okay. So, yeah, you learn who you are in your 30s.
For sure.
When you hit 30, it's kind of like a moment of, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And you figure it out.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for a year. In your 2 years. In your 2 years, what has become your favorite style of tattooing?
I definitely lean towards like my drawings end up being more like kind of a space between American traditional and neo-traditional.
Okay.
Yeah, so like think traditional with like a little bit of a spin on it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like a little more new age.
Most of my tattoo knowledge comes from Ink Master.
Right on.
Like the original Ink
That's
Master,
perfect.
not the crap now.
That's
the
perfect.
original Ink Master.
That's perfect.
I only have 4, so and
we're gonna change that.
Recent. That's a recent
Yeah.
development. The 4. I got my first one when I was 35, 30. think it was 30 when I
Perfect.
got my first one.
Yeah.
So, so that would be your specialty. What is probably the worst? Like when someone comes in and asks for, I always see the infinity symbol. Everybody hates tattooing the infinity symbol. Is that the worst?
No.
No. Okay. What's the worst?
Ooh, what's the worst?
What is the infinity symbol?
The sideways 8.
Oh, okay.
The sideways
yeah.
8 with like love in there. or
Every
Yeah.
something.
bitch has
Yeah.
an infinity symbol.
Yeah, dude, I love them. I think they're great. Live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? Tucker's actually got that tattoo behind his knee, and that's one of my favorites. That's hilarious. Worst tattoo, man. To be honest with you, I don't know if I can put a pin on the worst
Someone
one.
just walks in and they're just like,
because
I
I
want
think
this.
tattoo, it's like, you remember when you get your first tattoo?
Yeah.
Remember how much anxiety you had to go get that? But you left feeling like the shit. Like, you felt cool.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like, I think the worst tattoos would be best put down by somebody with no tattoos. Because
Okay.
there's still that bridge that you got to jump over. So it's like, even if it's a bad tattoo, we
Yeah.
all agree, like, that shit sucks. Like, that old 90s tribal, we hate that.
Yeah.
You could say that. But it's
Yeah.
like, that guy still went out and got a fucking tattoo.
He did.
So that's pretty rad.
And now his whole arm
And
is
he
covered
feels cool
in,
about it. So
now,
it's like,
now he's
I'm not going to take that
now
away
he's
from the guy.
50 and his whole arm has a tribal thing
That's
on
right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's just blacked out at this point.
Yeah.
You ever do a nice barbed wire across the arm?
I haven't done any barbed wire yet, but I'm looking forward.
Hell yeah, dude.
You can be his first.
I need me some barbed wire.
Let's do it.
Okay, so what is the typical first tattoo you see other than an infinity symbol?
Oh, first tattoos. A lot of them
That's a
are
good
like,
question.
I've seen a lot of like Bible verses, like, Proverbs and some numbers.
I've
Those
never
are
understood
popular.
the-
paw prints are popular.
I have paw prints behind my ear.
Bugs.
Bugs.
Yeah. Bumblebees. Those are big.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I've never understood the words like whole sayings because I'm like, I don't want people that close to me where they have to read what's on me.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I also don't want anybody looking at me
Yeah.
for that long.
Yeah, yeah.
So why do we have a whole paragraph on our ribs? Like
Yep.
why? Just so that Bible verses, I don't understand that either. Did you forget it? Like, I mean,
And then you still have to bust out the reference. You gotta have a King James Bible in your back pocket and be like, oh, what does that mean?
I don't know. I just liked it.
Yeah.
remember John 3:16. That's all
right.
I got.
Those are also good cover up, though. You don't have to cover the name up. Say your ex-boyfriend was John, just throw some numbers.
Who?
Hey, there
why?
you go.
Why
No,
are
no.
people still getting names tattooed on them?
What's like your least favorite tattoo to do? Like, is there something that people always come in with and you're like, oh my god, I don't want to do another one of these?
Not really, man. And I'm sure further down the road there might be some things where I'm like, God, not another one.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm just stoked to do any of them.
Any of 'em.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do whatever. I'm cool.
Yeah, I think so. My first tattoo, when I got it, I had this design picked out forever. And the guy was like, oh, so you only want it this big? I was like,
Oh.
no. If I'm doing this, I'm doing it right. Like,
Nice.
Make it bigger.
There you go.
And then the whole time, I got a sleazy experience, and I kind of never wanted to go back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll never go back there, but never wanted to get another one because he hit on me the whole time.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like,
Jeez.
do you have any hot friends?
Yeah.
Hot unmarried. I'm like, no. And then I was like, my next one, if I can handle this, I want one on my thigh. Kind of talking about different things, places I wanted. And he was like, oh, going straight whore on us.
Whoa.
I was like,
That's tough. Yeah, that's
I
an
was like,
interesting
no.
situation. That happens.
No.
That could happen anywhere, though.
I always think it's
Yeah.
funny
You
when
go buy
guys.
a pair of shoes and the guy's like, nice skirt.
It can. But like you're stuck. It only took him 20 minutes, but I'm stuck like this. Like
Sure.
if I piss him off, he's going to fuck this tattoo up. So he
Yeah,
still kind of fucked it up in certain places, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
I always love the guys that are like, you got any friends? And it's like you have friends just waiting in line
Yeah.
for the next guy.
Like, oh yeah, let me just throw
Like-
I got one right here.
Yeah, here you go.
I
Yeah.
was literally there with two of my
She's
girlfriends.
looking for love.
Sure.
I was there with two of my girlfriends. Like, no.
You got any friends? No.
They're right next to me.
I hired these people.
Yeah. I made it look like it.
This is my Uber driver and his sister, or her
But-
sister.
And I guess that's kind of, you have, and that's hard because it's like, you have sleazy tattoo artists, and then you have like the guy that did my spine. He was awesome the whole time. I had to get comfortable enough, sit there with my flannel backwards with nothing underneath it.
Yeah.
I had to be comfortable enough for that, but he made me comfortable enough for that.
That's perfect. That's
We
big.
talked about tattoo. That was it.
That's big. And also, I don't really know anybody with one tattoo. So I really focus on you having a really good experience for your first time because I want you to come back.
Yeah.
I want you back.
I just made sure I didn't go to that shop because, like we
Fair
kind of
enough.
discussed, some shops are that way and then other shops are not. Which the shop was clean. I mean, I wouldn't got it done if the shop wasn't clean.
Well, at the end of the day, that's good.
But the guy was a pervert.
It's important.
Yeah. So when you first started your apprenticeship, let's go back to you and your career. What was something you struggled with when you first started?
Oh man, when I first started, I think there's definitely something when you're drawing or painting that's different for tattooing.
I could imagine that.
Simplifying your stuff.
Yeah.
You know, your whole composition's got to be whittled down to the bare minimum, legible. Still got to get the point across.
Yeah.
So being a kind of a chaotic illustrator and painter before that, I realized that I really needed to tone a lot of things down.
Not as much detail.
Well, yeah, but also leaving like where to put the detail, where to take things out, so it's still a stronger piece. That was interesting. Obviously, using the machines is a whole different thing. Everybody's skin is different,
Yeah.
which is very interesting. It's
Really?
it's the biggest
Yeah.
organ on the human body. You know, we've all got.
Not mine.
We've all. Yeah. So, but it's interesting. We've all got the same, bio makeup or whatever, and everybody's skin is the largest organ, and it's.
That's interesting. I
everyone's
never
different.
thought about different skin.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do you feel a difference?
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah, you can tell when someone's not drinking enough water. Is their skin hydrated? Stuff like that.
Why do you
Wow.
skip
There's
enough
a
water?
few like sun damage. There's a lot of things.
There's
That's
old
interesting.
skin too.
yeah,
Old skin,
Oh,
sun
yeah.
damage is big. Yeah.
Darker skin is harder, is it?
It is, yeah. Sometimes there's a little bit more melanin in darker skin that can swell up like a bee sting. Sometimes mosquito bite. Look to it around the line. There's a lot of things that happen.
Then you got those redheads that come in and turn bright red when they look at the needle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, Ink Master knowledge. You learn
There
all
you
that.
go.
You need to watch Ink Master.
I mean, I have.
Okay, then where's your knowledge? They talk about skin all the time. They've
It's
always
been a while
blamed-
since
they
I-
always blame the skin when the tattoo sucks.
Do they?
Yes.
That's why I don't
they
watch
blame the
it.
skin all the time.
I heard redheads are black now.
Are they?
Have you heard that?
No, I didn't know that.
I heard this thing going around TikTok saying redheads are actually black people.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
they're just like albinos.
I guess.
That's
with
cool.
red hair.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Or they're just people with red hair.
Yeah.
Pale skin.
Yeah, I mean,
My best friend's a redhead.
I don't know.
Pale skin.
They look white to me.
So you're solo on your first tattoo. What was that feeling? What was that?
Oh, it was great. I remember I went outside and had a panic attack when I was done because I was like so happy and I was like, holy shit, I could feel like this. all
Were you
the time.
nervous going into the first? What was the first tattoo? Your first, like, legit?
The first legit tattoo. Oh man. I did a fairly big piece on one of my buddies. It was on his leg. It took a long time, and now it probably would have taken me less than half that time.
Really?
Yeah. It turned out really good though, and I was so stoked when it was over. I think I did 2 or 3 that day. A couple small ones and then that big one, and I went out back and was like, "Fuck."
Did you have that
was
nervous
awesome.
feeling like if I fuck up?
Not really,
fuck up.
which is weird. It's like when like it's like riding a bike or something. Like you might not ride a bike for 20 years and you like still remember how to ride a bike. It's not like the same thing. Obviously, it was my first time tattooing, but I finally felt like, oh, this is what
Yeah.
the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
You just
sick.
know. You know when you're
Yeah.
doing what you're
The
supposed to be doing.
the second it happened, I was like, oh, fucking finally, nice.
When, like, as a tattoo artist and doing this, like, if you do mess up somewhere, do you feel comfortable that you can fix it in some way?
Yeah, and I think that that's a big thing that a lot of people might agree with. It's like, it's an artist subjective, so like what makes a good tattoo artist or artist is like, oh, I just fucked this up, but I know how to fix it right now
Yeah.
on the fly.
That would
And
be.
the design just changed and
Yeah.
we're going to figure it out. So like when I'm drawing, a lot of times I will do 3 or 4 versions of something that somebody wants, whether it's on the iPad or, drawn in a sketchbook. And I'm like, okay, these are like the 7 ways this could go. Seriously.
I
I mean, that's a good way to do it, yeah.
Here and here.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that person is stuck with it for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
So no pressure.
Yeah.
So
No pressure at all.
You screw up, they don't realize it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's exactly. They'll never realize it.
No,
I think I hear a lot like people say you're going to regret tattoos when you're older, and I'm just like, now they're just a part of me. I don't even know they're there.
I forget I have them, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll sit there and be like, I have 4, and I'll go through the 3 that I can see, and I'm like, where's the 4th one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's behind my ear, which is actually my newest one. But I'm like,
Nice.
okay.
Done any tramp stamps lately?
No,
I heard that's
but
coming
I would
back.
love to, and I think I just
love
I might have just locked one down.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
We're
stoked.
still getting tramp stamps.
I heard it was coming back.
Tramp stamp, yeah, they need to come back. Those are awesome.
Why?
I'm gonna get a butterfly.
We love those. Yeah.
Butterfly right above, right at the pants line.
Mm-hmm.
My tramp stamp is my back hair.
There you go.
I got a little patch back there, you know?
Keep it covered.
I used to shave it, but then I just I got lazy.
Cover it up.
I don't care anymore. Make fun of me.
So have you had any like someone come in and they tell you what they want and you're just like, what the fuck?
Sometimes, but it's kind of easy to figure out what people are talking about, honestly.
No, not like what the fuck, like what it like really that's what you want on your body.
Oh yeah,
You're like,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Really?
That really happens.
All
You know
right.
what? This is gonna be sick.
you really want that peanut butter and jelly sandwich on you for the rest of your life? Okay, all right, whatever.
Love a nice PB&J tab.
I've seen them. They're actually cute with
Yeah.
the little peanut butter and jellies. And their usually hands are in a little heart. Anyways.
I enjoy eating peanut butter gel. It's my favorite.
Oh, good for you. What about have you had anybody, have you done a long enough tattoo where someone's tapped out on you?
I've gotten pretty close.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like I could sit for about 4.5 hours.
Okay.
That's my max.
Yeah.
And I've definitely gone for like 6.5, maybe pushing 7, couple breaks here and there. And it's just like, it's a lot on me. It's a lot on
sure.
them. So yeah, I don't know if I've ever really had anybody actually be like, I'm done yet. But it's kind of like we're looking at each other like, yeah, dude, let's fucking wrap this up.
Well, like when
I'll see you in a few weeks.
Like that show, you see, like they're double teaming her legs, and I'm like,
Yeah.
who signs up for this?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, the pain is really not that bad, but for you going at both legs and
That's tough.
two
Yeah,
people at
yeah.
a time?
I couldn't do it.
Don't touch
I
me.
hate getting tattooed. It hurts.
Oh, see, I don't think it
When
hurts that bad.
when I got my nun here, that took about 4.5 hours. And I, like, right at the end, I was like, how much longer do you think? He's like, I'm almost done. Because I was like, I don't think I can take. Because, like, for the majority of it, I almost, like, was just kind of numb to it.
Sure.
But then it started, like, the pain really started coming in.
Yeah.
And I was so happy for it to be done.
Yeah.
Which I haven't sat that long.
Yeah.
My longest was maybe an hour. I mean, he did my whole spine in like an hour.
Ooh, really?
He
Wow.
was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was quick. But I just don't. Right here hurt some, right between my shoulder blades. And he was
yeah.
like, I would never get tattooed there. I'm like, thanks for telling me now. But it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
My only thing is I kept wanting to bring my body was just reacting and wanting to bring my shoulder blades together. So I kept like having to adjust my arms to keep
For
them
sure.
out. But I just don't do you find that women can tolerate the pain way better than
Yeah.
men?
Really?
That's crazy
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Well, I would say that there's definitely some dudes out there that are tanks for sure.
Yeah.
And I haven't really I think I've definitely, I've tattooed some spots on women that are I know hurt.
Like
You
your
know, but
ribs
then
have
I'll
got
see
to
like
hurt.
their armpits covered with something.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
dang, like
Or their buttholes,
one.
I would think.
yeah. Butthole. Oh yeah.
My no-goes are the armpit and the top of the foot. Fuck it. Nope, not worth it. Number one, nobody sees the top of my foot. I wear sneakers.
Yeah.
But no. Would you say those were what would be for you getting tattooed? What was your worst, most painful place?
Most painful spot. Shoot. Probably part of my leg.
Really?
I've heard the
tough.
shins are pretty
Yeah,
bad.
the shin was not fun.
Well, you're right on
yeah,
the
that one really
bone.
hurt,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, the shin was pretty fucking bad.
I imagine the thigh's fine.
Yeah.
But the shin.
It also depends on what kind of tattoo you're getting. Like a lot of those black and gray tattoos, they're really just kind of layering nonstop for a long time. So it gets really sensitive.
See, I
after a
prefer the
while.
black and gray.
Okay.
I don't want color really at
Yeah.
all anywhere.
Sure.
I've always done. I've always preferred the black.
I think I just also have a low pain tolerance. Like, they all just hurt.
Well,
Like, damn.
I mean,
What did
we
I
do push out children. So
I was going to bring that up.
I mean, we do push out children, but I did mine with drugs, so I wouldn't know.
There you go.
But
yay for drugs.
yay for an epidural, which actually almost didn't work. They were like, I almost passed out when they gave me the epidural, and then it wore off. And they're like, if we put more in here and it doesn't work, you're gonna have to do this on your own. And I'm like, a motherfucker better work.
Yeah.
Because
Hit me
ain't no way in hell this is gonna happen again.
You ever have anybody use like the numbing stuff?
Yeah.
A lot of people use that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I got no problem with it.
It doesn't affect the skin, or
It changes the skin a little bit, and a lot of tattooers out there don't like it.
Okay.
It kind of gives it, like, they call it chicken skin. And that's just, I mean, that's what it is, whatever.
I say if you're getting it, earn it.
Why do they call it chicken skin? Like,
It just kind of swells up a little bit. The epinephrine in it kind of toughens up the
okay,
skin.
yeah,
It gets
makes
a little
sense.
tight. So I just want them to be comfortable. So I always tell everybody, I've got some numbing spray. If you want to use it, we got to get these lines in, and then we'll put it on there. So
I think I would want the numbing. Well, if I were going to use it, it would be more for the shading than
the
lines.
Yeah. But I mean, you're paying for it, so it's like,
Right.
I've got it here. It's your money. Like, if you want to get numbed up, let's do it. I don't care.
Woman up and get it done.
Instead of nut up, you're going to numb up.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't know. I've always heard that. A lot of tattoo artists say that women tend to, and I don't know why, because I mean, I get it. We birth children, but that is a totally different pain. But
I can imagine.
I don't understand how a woman could handle the pain, but I guess I've always had a high pain tolerance since I was a child.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So I can see why I can tolerate it, but I don't know what makes the difference between men and women with the pain tolerance.
I don't either.
I mean, I have seen a man wiggle in a chair, getting his arm done, like just getting his arm done. And I'm like, motherfucker, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What's wrong? You have 1,200 tattoos on your body.
Yeah.
Why? Calm down. You've been here. You've gotten worse spots done.
It's all
What is your
about the
problem?
nerve endings, where are those poking out at? That's what hurts.
Yeah.
So, as a tattoo artist, what do you feel people like get the wrong opinion on tattoo artists? Like, how am I trying to say this?
Well, kind of like we talked about shops. People feel like certain tattoo shops are trashy.
It can be,
being changed.
I think it's just like an uneducated approach to what tattoos are.
That's a perfect word for it,
I
uneducated.
think that's really what it is, because I mean, I definitely grew up in the time where tattoos were still pretty taboo.
Yeah.
And now I think there's a stat out there that's saying like 3.5 billion people on Earth have at least one.
Yeah, they're more
So
main.
that's half the people on Earth have a tattoo now, and that definitely happened during my lifetime.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think people just don't know. They think back to the old ways and how it used to be. There's like some taboo to it. My parents are both professors. And they thought I was like learning from the Hells Angels how to tattoo. I don't know anything about it,
He looks like a Hells Angel. Yeah. Throwing up gang symbols.
Where did we go wrong?
Y'all should make a Covenant tattoo gang symbol now.
Yeah.
For sure. That'd be awesome. This is the only way to go now.
Sure. Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, because back then bikers got tattoos.
Yeah.
Biker gang. I mean, that's who got tattoos was gang members. You didn't. I mean, my dad's covered in them, but he was in the Navy.
Sure.
So that's where he got his, and then when he got out, he got even more. But I mean, I think it's just that older generation, and now that you're looking at what not Gen Z, who's above me, millennials.
I get them mixed up.
I don't
I get
fucking
it.
know.
I don't
Gen
know.
X.
Gen X. That's it.
Gen
The
X, and then millennials, and then Gen Z. Like all of us, we're like, we like tattoos.
Yeah, I always thought they were cool.
But even when
I
I
always thought
got
that Hell's Angel at the end of the street was the man.
Yeah, right?
I want to be like that guy.
he was the man, and you better call him the man.
That's right. That's right.
But go ahead.
My grandpa had a tattoo he got in the military, and it said Bill. And I always thought it was badass.
Yeah.
I wanted a Bill tattoo.
There you go.
Why don't you have a Bill tattoo?
We'll put that on your lower back.
There you go. Yeah. Tramp stamp Bill.
Yeah.
Stamp,
There you
stamp,
go.
Bill.
Property
Who's
of
Bill? That's my grandpa.
Well, I even had people. I actually made a TikTok about it, like asking people their opinion on women with tattoos. Because after I got My second one, I was called out for it mostly older people, several occasions going, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you put a bumper sticker on a Lamborghini or whatever the fuck they say now because the Kardashians said it. Like, because I wanted to. Why is it your problem?
Kardashians don't have tattoos?
No.
Really? I didn't know that.
Interesting.
No, I don't. I'm pretty.
That's a fun fact.
Because I think it was their mom that was like, "Why?" Or Kim that was like, "Why would you put a bumper sticker on a Cadillac or something?"
She ruined it for her kids. Now they want tattoos, but they can't get
They're
them.
waiting for her mom to die.
Right. They're gonna be loaded after she dies.
That's right.
Yeah, well, So when you got into this, was it more like you find tattooing to be kind of a therapy session for you as the artist?
Yeah, definitely. I would say, like, when people get into like a flow state, when they talk about that flow state thing, I've only found it a couple times. It's like fly fishing is a big obsession of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with fly fishing.
That's pretty cool.
Oh my god, like obsessed. And snowboarding. And it's just like, this is when you're just not thinking. It's just like, but I mean, obviously it's a high stress situation.
Yeah.
But like I found, like, fuck, I forgot to bring water to this table as a server or a bartender. Like back in the day, like that was more stressful than tattooing.
Well, and it has to be something you love to do. If you don't love to
100%.
tattoo, you cannot be a good tattoo artist.
That's
you have
right.
to have a passion
You
for
gotta
it.
love
And
it.
you have
Yep.
to love it.
Yep.
And you have to love, and it's not just putting ink on skin. Like you have to love the designing.
Oh,
and just because someone comes to you with a design, they're like, but I want it my own. Because nowadays we all find our designs on the internet. Everybody finds a design that they want to mimic on the internet.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it's up to you. They hand it to you and they say, okay, so I want this, but I want it more me. And you're like, I just met you 5 minutes ago. What do you want?
Yeah. So there's that happens. I think more times than not, it'll be somebody that comes in with an idea or design that they found, and then you'll look at the elements and they're like, yeah, this is what I want, but I want it how you do it. And that's rad.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's pretty cool. That's how you kind of find your identity as a tattoo artist, I think, when people start to come to you for the way you do things and to make their ideas your version.
Yeah.
Which is rad.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
So it's definitely more than a job to you. It's
it's definitely like
a lifestyle. It's a passion.
100%. Yeah, for sure. It's
Nice.
like when you do what you love, you won't work a day in your life. It's like it's definitely still work,
Yeah.
but it's awesome.
But you have to, because most of the time you're working on the weekends.
Yeah.
People can't go get a tattoo between 9 and 5 Monday
Sure.
through Friday.
Yeah.
So you've got to work on the weekends. You've got to work in the evenings.
Yeah.
You've got to work around other people's schedule because that's how you're getting paid.
You do 100%, but there's also the love for it as a collector. You know, from a tattoo collector's perspective, it's like some guys that have tattooed in the middle of the week, they might get 14 days off a year. You don't know what somebody's.
God, that would suck.
Oh, that would fucking suck.
God, that would suck.
Yeah. But like here they are on a Wednesday taking a day off work to go get a tattoo, and that's rad too.
Yeah.
So.
What is probably the most emotional story you've heard with someone getting a tattue for a specific reason?
So you know what? I think they're definitely. I can tell you right now, they're definitely. I've done a handful of recovery tattoos for people. I remember we did a convention in Charlotte. It was an anime themed convention. I think it was in February, and I had done 8 or 9 tattoos that day. And I mean, they were collecting trash. It was about time to go on like a Sunday. And this chick came in with her baby and was like, I want to just real quick, like a number 2 in bubble letters, like a 2%. And I was like, what the fuck is this thing? And she was there with like her dad. And she was like, well, I was a meth addict for 15, 20 years.
Wow.
And I've just been in recovery. Like this, I had this baby on meth, and they say only 2% of meth addicts ever actually make it out of that. And that whole story, like, not only broke my heart, but I was just so stoked to do that for that chick. I actually made 2 stencils and put one on the baby. That's some cool
awesome.
photos. Yeah. And I was just like so happy that I could have done that for them. It was really rad. And she was just, it was pretty heartbreaking, like her story.
Oh, I'm sure.
And the tattoo only took like 20, 30 minutes, but like I've saved every stencil that I've ever done, and I've got this huge canvas that I'm painting them on the canvas with like a clear coat enamel. So every tattoo I've done is there, and that one's like right next to the middle.
That's so cool.
And I'm like, damn, that one meant something.
The one you'll always. That's your one. That's your one. That this is why I do this.
Yeah.
This is exactly. It's just a number 2, but this is exactly why I do this.
I could imagine that like doing tattoos on so many people, like you get on a personal level with so many people back
Yeah.
to back to back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, because you're spending hours
Yeah,
doing this,
for
and
sure.
like eventually you're gonna start talking deeper than how's the weather.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, and that's like the recovery tattoos I've done. They were always really cool because I knew they were hurting. You know what I mean? And they were just like, you know what, man, like nothing hurts worse than being a junkie. And I was like,
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, that's hardcore.
I think more it's like nothing hurts worse than like realizing what you did. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I've never been in that situation.
Well,
but
you can tell when somebody's like, you know, the emotional and psychological pain that they've
Yeah.
been through. Like, nothing could top that.
yeah, no, you have
So
to hit
they're
that hurdle.
troopers, and I'm proud to have tattooed a lot of them, man. That's really, I mean, not a lot of them, a handful. And I'm just like, man, because I'm a tattoo collector. I just fucking pick something off the wall when I walk, and I'm like, whatever, let's just go get a tattoo. Let's look
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, where I'm like,
You know,
I
but
got to put thought into it.
There's
before I
still
just
people
go.
out there that are like, man, this really means this is
Yeah.
a milestone marker for me, and I'm like, man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. I have to like sit on a design. I can't just like pick it and go. I have to
Yeah.
sit on it. And if I've sat on it for a little bit, I'm like, okay, I'll get that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So what is the hottest tattoo right now? Like,
Hottest tattoo right now. I'd say in the last month I've probably done 6 or 7 paw prints. Those are big right now.
why is it?
I think everybody's dog's dying.
Yeah, mine died not too long ago.
You know what I mean? And
I got her
think-
paw print in some clay though.
There you go. Yeah, that's I've seen a lot of the clay prints lately. Those are big. You know, the lions are big right now.
I actually have
Lions and
seen
clocks
tattoo
are
artists
big.
where like, I am not doing any more lions. Like,
Yeah.
if you want a lion, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Lions like the animal or the team?
No, like an
Yes,
animal.
the Detroit
Like
Lions.
safari.
Everybody's getting
Well,
Detroit
I mean-
Lions tattooed on them right now. It's huge. Tramp stamp it all.
Those are big.
I need
But
a tramp
You know, to be
stamp.
honest with you, I really can't put a finger down on what's actually popular right now. I think tattoos themselves are just really popular right now. People are just getting tattooed, and that's cool.
Yeah, it is. I
You
like
know.
that people are expressing themselves in that
Yeah.
way for sure.
Yeah.
And then we kind of talked about what was the most overrated. Like that infinity symbol is. we gotta
Yeah,
calm
the
down.
infinity symbol's
We gotta-
tough, but I'm still gonna get one.
We got to calm down. All right, where are you getting
I gotta
yours?
join the club
Where
on
you
my
gotta-
face.
On your face. Okay.
Get it going around your eyes.
There's the whole thing.
Now we're talking.
How do you feel about people with face tattoos? 'Cause
I
that's
love
a
it.
lot.
I
It's
love it.
Have
so
you done some
much.
face tattoos?
I don't, but I want to so bad.
Rain. there
Head
you go.
tattoos, face tattoos, bring it on.
I've
That's what
thought
I would
about
love
it.
to.
I've thought about it.
Yeah.
Get
But
a face or
They're
A
sick.
face, but
what would you get?
I haven't thought that far into it,
Yeah.
but
You haven't thought about it for
They're
long.
cool.
I've wanted to take mine and go up my neck.
Yeah.
But I
do it.
haven't really thought about my actual like face, like on the side maybe, but not direct.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Nothing's going on my face. like I'm good. I got
Not what he
I got-
said.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got the nose piercing. That's it. I'm
go.
good. All right.
So yeah, let's talk about Covenant Tattoo and what you guys got going on.
Yeah.
You're trying to come to Belmont. You're running into some issues,
Yep.
zoning issues.
Yep.
Tell us about it.
So the zoning issues, my understanding is they're not zoned in the historic downtown area for, I think, strip clubs and tattoo shops. So we desperately want to be down there. We love the area.
I was gonna say why Belmont.
Well, you know, there's a lot of tattoo shops in Charlotte, man. It's
Yes.
a very saturated area, and it's not to say that we can't pull from that market. You know, Tucker and Haven have a lot of clientele.
Yeah.
I know, like my guys that I'm tattooing don't mind driving to Belmont. We just are looking for a spot with some character, with some good food, good people. And it seems like we've got the community on our back for this. You know, we put a petition out.
Yeah.
We got over 1,000 signatures just in a few days, which is pretty
Wow.
awesome. You know, we canvassed the whole area, every business, every bartender, every owner that we could find, and
Yeah.
everyone signed it and was super stoked for us. And
Did you go
we
on
love
and
the
sign
area,
it?
honestly.
I didn't, but I will after this.
Yeah. Well, I signed it
There you go.
Yeah.
My boy.
and
Hell
shared
yeah.
it.
Yeah, we just we really like the atmosphere. I've been coming to Belmont. I think what's the Buffalo bar?
Bearded Buffalo.
There you
Bearded
go.
Buffalo. Okay.
I was gonna say Buffalo Bills.
That place
but-
is rad. Chad, the owner, super sick when I talked to him. But that place used to be called Friends.
Oh yeah, I
Long
remember
time
that.
ago, dude, and I
Yeah,
used
I went
to-
there when it was Friends.
Yeah, dude. I used to go there when it was Friends. I had some friends in college that were from the area, from Belmont and Gaston County, and they would be like, "Dude, we got to go to this bar called Friends." And I was like, "It's just downtown rips, dude." And there was like half the stuff down there then. That was like probably 10 years ago.
Dude, Belmont's nice. I enjoy. Hey, mom. That's my mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, mom.
I love Belmont, dude. It's like
It's awesome.
There's
Yeah.
good food, good bars. Everybody's awesome. It's a lot of fun.
It's super rad.
Yeah, I just moved here, February? I don't remember. I think it was February. I just
Cool.
moved here not that long ago, and I've learned to like this is where I want to hang out like for a
Yeah,
while. I
yeah.
don't want to go.
For sure.
Gastonia can get fucked. Like
is where you
I
wanna
hate
have your kids.
Gastonia.
Yeah.
I have children, one child, and that will never happen again. But Gastonia is terrible. Mount Holly isn't bad.
Yeah.
But it's a little rougher in Mount Holly than it is in Belmont. There's something about Belmont, and I guess it's the,
It just feels
Council.
all American here.
yeah,
It's
like
just,
we
it's
do.
got a nice vibe. It's just nice.
It's like it's
It does.
growing with the
Yeah.
times, but
a
yet
good way
it's
to put it,
still it's still quiet, but
An
yet you're
all-American
surrounded
town.
by everything.
yeah.
It's just nice.
And yeah, the people here are just fantastic.
Yeah, it's it's classier without being stuck up.
Agreed.
I guess is a good
Agreed.
way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely neighborhoods in Charlotte that we do not want to be in.
There are. There's
I don't even know
all
if there's a
kinds of
space.
places.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
like, we'll put a tattoo shop in Myers Park if we could. That lease is going to be out of control.
So, are you guys opening a second location here in Belmont, or
No, we want
just
to move.
moving?
We want to move from
Okay.
Pineville. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just saturated in Pineville too.
No, not really.
No?
We're just we've got a small spot. We've got a location in Belmont that's really good for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the backside of Jekyll and Hyde Brewing.
Okay,
And we've just got a good thing going that we're trying to chase down.
well that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like Pineville's just not the greatest of a place to have a tattoo.
I think
place.
it could be.
Like
I
it
think it
doesn't
could
seem
be.
like the vibe that
It just in terms of
Belmont
having a
has.
space, just a bigger space. It's
Yeah.
like, you know what? Well, our first option is in Belmont. Let's try that. Let's try
Yeah.
to get there.
So there is a space available that you guys are trying to get like you said where
Yeah.
it's at, but like
Yeah.
it's actually available for lease or
yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What's the likelihood that you guys are going to be able to do that?
We're thinking it's pretty good, man. The mayor-elect, he's going to be running for mayor. He's super awesome. He's got a lot of tattoos. He's helping us out.
Hell yeah! Well, there you go.
Yeah. We're going to go to the zoning meeting. We're going to go to the town hall meeting. We're just going to try to get this pushed through. I think it's not as intimidating as we thought in the beginning.
Right.
In terms of like, it's not zoned for a tattoo shop. And then it was just like, oh, there's a lot of tattoo shops in America that opened up where it wasn't zoned for a tattoo shop. They just had to get the,
What does that mean? Not zoned for a tattoo shop?
It's just like where you can and can't operate one, open up a shop. Some towns are just like, it's like the strip club thing. I think it falls under that.
Yeah.
Entertainment and whatever.
I actually looked it up, and I'm trying to like in my brain remember, but I can't.
Yeah, because when we were originally looking at the space, we didn't realize it wasn't zoned for like about a month. And then we were like, oh man, it's not zoned for a tattoo shop. However, there was a tattoo shop like less than 2 miles from the historic downtown area. So I know it's just for that historic downtown bubble that it's not zoned.
Of
And-
Belmont?
Yeah, yeah.
Which
And,
one?
The historic downtown area where Sammy's is.
I think that tattoo shop might have been named
No, I was saying
Capone's.
where's that tattoo shop?
Oh.
I think it was called Capone's.
Oh, where was that? I can't remember where that was.
It's just not in the
Yeah, I know where-
historic
right,
district.
right.
It's
In that little
outside
in
that,
that pocket.
historic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Belmont would be a
Which-
good spot.
Yeah, that's
It'd be
where
great,
you want to
man.
be. That's a good spot to
It's
be.
a good spot, and it just I don't know, tattoo shops, they definitely boost business. I think there's already somebody driving here to spend some money on a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say they're not going to bring a couple friends and go get a bite to eat, a couple beers? It's just
But you guys are more than a tattoo shop also.
yeah. We are going to have a piercer,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're going to be selling fine art prints and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I saw the fine art is really kind of what, well, you guys coming to his video of Hey Belmont, that caught my eye more than anything.
Yeah. Oh, that was a
But
great commercial.
the fine art, I thought that was pretty cool because you don't see that a lot. You go into a tattoo shop, you're expecting tattoos and piercings,
Sure.
but people can come in there and look at artwork that I'm assuming you guys do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so
pretty
that's
cool.
going to be really cool. And just to, I mean, if anything, we can educate some people on what like a good tattoo shop is.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
again, I think it's a lot of the older generation, which I feel like are not really in Belmont anymore. That when
Right.
those zoning laws were
Yeah.
made, it was the
Sure.
older generation. They want to keep their town clean. I get that.
Yeah.
But now that this younger generation is coming to Belmont because everybody wants to leave Gastonia
Mm-hmm.
because there's a tattoo shop on every corner. But again, we talked about trashy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sure.
There's a tattoo shop on every corner in Gastonia. You don't see that in Belmont, which is nice. And I don't want to see a tattoo shop on every corner, but I want to see a good one in our historic district. Any business that's going to build our historic district is what I want to see.
Yeah.
And any business that's going to hold up to the historic. Like, I don't think you guys are going to go into that shop and destroy it. It's a historic building. It's
No,
part
yeah,
of
we can't
history.
change it. We might talk about getting some murals done around town. We're all friends with some really awesome graffiti artists, mural painters.
Yeah.
So that'd be super fun to bring to the table.
Yes.
There's a lot of art-focused things that don't have to do with tattoos that will come along with our shop.
Yeah.
That'll be good for the community.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I think when the prior generation, they all finally
Don't say it.
die off.
Okay.
Things are gonna get wild. Like
Yeah.
things are really gonna change.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of control still from that generation
Sure.
that's preventing a lot.
Yeah.
Like with you guys, but
Yeah.
I feel like things are there. It's gonna be a big change.
Yeah, I think so too. And
Yeah.
I think it's going to, if anything, like my grandma's 89, right? And I'm sure she felt a certain way about tattoos for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And the second I started tattooing, she was like, I want one.
Really?
That was her first thought. It wasn't like, ew. It was like, nice.
That's really what do you think changed her?
I think it was just because she knew somebody that was doing it. She knows, we're not scumbags. So she
That's
was like,
awesome.
oh,
Right.
cool.
I can
I
trust
thought all
you
those
to
guys
do
were
it.
scumbags. We're just normal people trying to get by and make some cool art for people,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know when looking for shops, you're looking I am very particular. Like, I need to see all of your reviews. Please take me on a tour of your shop.
Yeah.
Like, I need to see all of it. I
Yeah.
also need to see you clean the needle. I need to
Oh,
see
yeah.
I need to see your artwork. I need to see what you've done
Yeah.
because you are not touching me if I don't like your work.
Of course. Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's the way people should be, very picky. But like your grandma knowing you, she's
Yeah.
like, well, I trust him. He's fine.
Sure.
You know, I
That's
don't-
really
There's also-
cool, honestly.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
love
rad,
that.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also like, I just don't know many, like there's people that might want to cover up, right? But it's because they're tired of it or they don't like it anymore. And they're like, well, I'm still going to get another tattoo to fix this versus like getting laser removal.
Yeah.
They're like, let's fix this. But, anytime you see a tattoo, more than likely, I'd say over 99% of the time, that person felt better about themselves after getting that tattoo.
Yeah.
So it's a good vibe. It's like we're not making unhappy people.
no, and because you're giving them what they want. Like, I mean, they're not going to go in there and just be like, you're not going to have an unhappy customer because you put an absolutely absurd design on it. Like
Right.
you get the design approved before, and anybody that
course,
goes
yeah.
into a tattoo shop, like I saw an ad today, and it was like, I get free creative. Well, you said you can walk into a tattoo shop and just pick anything off the wall, but you picked that.
Yeah.
Where she's like, I have free creative range. You get a heavy discount. No, bitch, you better give me that shit for free if you're going to do whatever you want. I mean, I better not pay a dime because
But there's
what if
also
I hate
artists
it?
out there that I would go up to and be like, dude, do whatever you want. Here's the space.
I don't
Do
know
your thing.
artists like that, so
Yeah,
I mean,
they're out
like,
there.
Somebody who is just exceptionally good in what they do and they've been doing it for years and years and years, I
Yeah.
could see that,
Yeah.
like go wild,
Yeah.
because I know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Well, okay, in my example, when Tommy was on Ink Master, he was my favorite. He should have won. It was bullshit. But then he came back and he sucked. And I was like, what?
I can't speak for Tommy.
What do you do? like when he was on Ink Master, okay, sure, tattoo whatever you want on me. But then when he came back seasons later, I was like, don't touch me. Like, I would never have my tattoo done by you because your work is terrible now. I don't know what happened to him. But you just don't know. But I'm also weird about things on me. I have to look at it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, well,
I'm really picky.
choice you make when you do those things.
I could not give somebody free creative range. Here's my thigh. Do what you want. Like, no, I have to look at that for the rest of my life. I need to pick what's going on my body.
Like, even if you gave them like an idea, like,
well, that's different.
I want it to be beach themed.
Well, like my spine, I gave him an idea and I said, but I don't want the stupid little snowflake thing that was in there. And he came up with some, but I was like, I kind of want a little unilum in place of that. And then he came up with a totally different design. And I was like, okay, that'll work.
Well, essentially, you gave him free range. I mean,
no, because I told him what I wanted, but when he came back with it, it was better than I had pictured.
Yeah.
So it was like, that's fine, but I still have to approve that design. I don't know. I just think of when someone says free creative range, it's like, you're not going to see it. I don't care if you approve of it. Because that's what they did on Ink Master. That's why you walk in, you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Artist choice. They go put whatever. Like your nun could have been put on my arm. I'd have been so mad.
that'd be awesome.
I would have lost my shit.
I would love to see that anger.
Yeah.
Then you're signing up for that, though. When you say, here, free creative range, do what you want, you just got to be that person to want to sign up for it. You could be my brother and want free creative range, and I tell you to go fuck yourself.
And that'd be okay.
That's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, no, we're excited. Like I said, the second I saw Belmont, I was like, yes, a tattoo shop. And my boyfriend had brought up, certain aspects of, well, tattoo shops, I can see where Belmont's coming from with the zoning. And I'm like, yeah, me too, but not all tattoo shops are created equal. Mm-hmm. There are different, like, I looked at all your posts, and I'm like, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them coming to Belmont.
Yeah.
I never thought of, like, zone. Like, I could see it with strip clubs, but, like, tattoo shops. To me, because, like, every bar you walk into Belmont, like, all the bartenders are loaded with tattoos. They're all, like, a lot of them look scummy, I mean,
nice.
What's wrong with a tattoo shop,
right.
But I can see, because it does fall into, like, I guess you could say, like, a medical thing. Like, you got to be super, super clean and follow all these guidelines.
Absolutely.
And
But, I mean,
whatnot.
being clean is just good for business.
Right.
That's what health inspectors are for.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
yeah, that makes sense.
and for the health inspector's point of view, like, they know we're being clean. We get the permit. They're just like, yeah, we know your guys' business revolves around you guys being clean. Or you wouldn't be tattooers for very long.
You got to look at what year the law was written.
Yeah.
Because it's just like any law. It was written probably almost 100 years ago.
Sure.
50, well, with tattoos, probably not 100 years ago, but you know what I mean. It was written a long time ago, and nobody has had the wherewithal, the word that I'm looking for. I don't know. But no one's had thought about it. Like, no tattoo shops have tried to come to the historic district, so why change it?
Yeah.
Why we're not looking at it because no one's trying to come here.
And it makes sense that it is that way, because the first time we walked around Belmont, it didn't hit me for a couple of weeks, and I was like, man, I first thought was, this place is perfect. Mm-hmm. And then I'm sure that's crossed other people's minds, but it's like, it was, why isn't there a tattoo shop here? This place is perfect.
Yeah, I've never thought about it. Like,
yeah, so it kind of went over all of our heads before we really, got down to the fine print. We're like, oh, that's why.
Well, and if you have some in the surrounding area, well, who's going to fight it? I can open one in Mount Holly right up the road without having to fight anything.
Right.
So
was Belmont you guys' like first choice, or yeah? Mm-hmm. There was no other place that you really thought of. You just thought of Belmont.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what Belmont does. It just brings the people.
Yeah.
And you got perfect. Belmont Abbey. College students trying to get tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how good that is in the Catholic religion, but come on.
Yeah.
Is that a Catholic school?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You didn't notice the huge cathedral?
I never pay attention.
Okay. Well, notice.
I'm watching the road when I drive by.
Oh.
Yeah. And Belmont's just got that charm to it, There's a economic trickle-down effect that could go a million different ways with a tattoo shop there, So I've traveled for a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
So people could end up traveling, getting a plane ticket, driving far, and like now they're buying, they're renting the Belmont dude's Airbnb out for a couple days, just to get tattooed. So,
how long has Covenant been an actual shop? Like,
since last October.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're a new shop in town. Tucker and Haven were at Canvas before, in Noda, in Charlotte. So they came with a lot of clientele. but it was just time to start their own thing. Tucker was like, I'm starting a shop.
Yeah.
It's time. And I was like, sick.
Is that a hard thing to do to get a shop going? I mean, I know you got the clientele, but is it hard to really get established and start? I mean, I feel
you know
like
what? Honestly, I haven't opened my own shop.
Yeah.
Just being a part of it, I will say Tucker just handled it with just pure grace and tenacity. It didn't look like it was super hard for him just because his heart was in it, and it still is. I'm sure he would disagree. I'm sure there was a lot of ups and downs that I don't know about.
Yeah.
But I think starting a tattoo shop just really comes with the will and the want to do it.
Yeah.
And
I guess just
if
the
you're
passion
doing what you
behind
want to
it.
do, then you find a way. So
Well, I mean,
he made it look very easy.
I
I'll
feel
put it
like
that
that's
way.
almost the ultimate goal of any tattoo artist is to open their own shop.
Yeah.
They don't want to work under somebody
Yeah.
or for somebody. Like ultimately, like
And it's definitely hard. I don't want to take it away. Like he just made it look easy.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
working
yeah.
no,
his
it's hard.
butt off.
I mean,
yeah.
opening any business anywhere is hard, but then
Sure.
you've got such a saturated market, like tattoo, like you said, there are 100 different tattoo shops in Charlotte, and not just Charlotte, but surrounding areas. I mean, I used to live in Salisbury, and I can tell you, say 5 within a 10-mile span of each other.
Sure.
I mean, it's a difficult market, but I mean, he's making it work. And Belmont, you still have that market. It's just not as large
Yeah.
because it's a smaller town. But again, you're looking at what's surrounding you in that market.
Yeah.
Like someone's going to come from Gastonia to y'all's shop that they
Yeah.
know they're not going to get any diseases at. I mean, I'm just saying, I've seen the shops. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're rough.
I'm good. There's only one I would go to, and that's only because Jeff's gotten tattoos there, and I've heard Chaos Tattoo is pretty good in Gastonia,
Yeah, I've been
but
there.
I don't know personally. I went to a little tiny shop where I went to high school with the dude that did my spine. I don't know, Logan Pope, Inky and Granite Quarry.
Nice.
That's where I went, and I tried to get an appointment with him for a year. He books out a year or two in advance.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you want a good tattoo, I mean, you're gonna wait that year.
You ever heard of Anything's Possible in Mooresville?
Anything's possible tattoo. It definitely rings a bell.
There was a guy there.
There's so many tattoo shops that I follow that it's like almost impossible to lock them all down. But
Right.
yeah, I've got a pretty good relationships with a few shops in town.
Yeah. I know there was a guy there. I don't know if he's still there or not, but back in the day, like he was booked for months and
Yeah.
months and months.
Nice.
Like,
Nice.
and he was like, his thing was portraits.
That's awesome. Yeah.
and
sweet.
like you had just
Oh,
put
I
your
know
name
exactly
on
who
it.
you're talking about. Yeah, that dude's rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, that dude's rad.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of there's so many good tattooers.
Have
in
you
this
done
area.
any portraits or is
I haven't. I'm not the portrait guy.
I'm
I'm not opposed to it. I'd love to learn at some point.
Yeah,
Try to
I was
tackle
gonna
one,
say I
but-
feel like that would be a pretty feat to or a hard thing to do.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it just
yeah.
like because it seems like you got to get that perfect.
You gotta
it's
get that
perfect.
right.
Yeah, when I watch Tucker and Haven doing, I'm like, damn.
that takes real
Yeah.
talent
Yeah,
to
it's
do
super
that
rad.
those portraits. Because if I'm got a picture of my kid, which I would never do, if I got a picture of my kid, and you fuck up a picture of my kid, we got a whole nother
Yeah,
set of
yeah.
problems. And you're usually a decent sized tattoo because you've got to have the right picture. That's not fair when people go to a tattoo artist with a shitty ass picture and it's like, here, put this on my skin.
Yeah.
But you can't get it tiny because you want those details. So you got to get it bigger. And I'm
Yeah.
like, how you gonna cover that up if you fuck that up?
Right.
Like, I don't know. That's a lot.
Do you think you'd ever want to open up your own shop once you get further down the
Oh
road?
man, dude, it's hard to say. Honestly, it's hard to say. There's definitely a big.
Is it something you thought about or?
I've thought about it a little bit. way down the road.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool. You know what I mean?
You think there's a certain amount of time somebody should work for somebody else before they go and jump into opening up? their
Yeah,
own shop?
I think on the street the word is 7 to 10 years is kind of what people
yeah.
are doing before they open up a shop. I just don't know where I'm going to be at, with wanting to be tied down to a business at that point. What I really would like to do is just continue to establish good relationships with other artists and
Right.
be able to travel. I just did a guest spot for a week in Colorado.
That's awesome.
That was awesome. Met some people out there and that just could keep going. So
A guest spot, like define that.
basically, there's a lot of shops out there. We're planning on having a booth in Covenant Tattoo to bring in out of town artists to come work and hang out for a few days and do their work here. It's just like you know, like if I can go to Colorado for a week and knock out a couple days of fly fishing while I'm there, then perfect. That was a good trip. You know, got to work and play.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the guest spot thing is.
Is that something like when you went to Colorado? Did you already have business lined up, or did
I had
you
a couple? Yeah, yeah. So my mentor moved out there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I tattooed his girlfriend and then somebody else in the shop, and then just a lot of walk-ins. But ended up tattooing, I think, 3 people that were. One was from Waxhaw and 2 people from Charlotte walked in the shop. It was nuts. And I was like, "Cool, I'll see you again in a few months."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, my Charlotte dude.
It's like going on a cruise and seeing somebody you went to high school with.
Oh yeah.
There ain't nothing in Waxhaw. So
Yeah. No, it was
Waxhaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the opportunities are out there.
That's all. Yeah.
and it pays to be a versatile artist too, because like before you open your shop, you want to be able to provide, like you said, you want the opportunity to do a portrait. Someone walks into a tattoo shop, they're not, you know, if you just focus American traditional, say, and you walk in and they're like, I don't
That's
want
definitely
anything
something
American
else that's really cool
traditional.
about Covenant Tattoo.
Yeah.
Is that we all provide something that's a little bit different. We've all got our own flavor.
Yep.
Somebody there can do something that you want more than
Yeah.
likely. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's why it works to have a few, because you're going to have your specialty, she's going to have hers, he's going to have his. Even though you're all versatile and you can do different things, you know, the portrait, I'm probably not your guy. You might want to go over to her.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's pretty cool.
When you have somebody come in who, like, just a random customer, like, is that how you choose who does the tattoo, or is it like even if
Sometimes,
it's even if it's like a
depends on what it
basic?
is. Like we're all like pretty versatile. I would say like I'm not going to be taking a lot of portraits, stuff like that, black and gray. But it's not to say that I probably couldn't.
But even if it's like a basic tattoo, like, is it just whoever's next in line to do, or whoever's free?
There's that, you know, there's definitely that in terms of booking, like who's booked up, when do they want it? Is it today? You know, they're busy, so it's me or it's her, it's Tucker. It does it.
Whoever's got the time.
Yeah. But also sometimes, you know, with the booking form on our website, you know, they might specifically click on your thing to do their tattoos.
I got you. Yeah.
It just depends on what they want.
Yeah.
People, tattoo artists are like known for something, like you with your American traditional. It's like, well, that's the guy I want to go to because he knows American traditional, so that's what I want to do. I mean, well, that's me.
I would say most of the tattoos I get to do are, you know, all pretty different.
Yeah.
You know, just if you pick my flash and stuff, like that's cool. Now you get to like a tattoo from me.
Yeah.
That's like my flavor, if you will.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not to say that I'm not going to turn down tattoos.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's always something you enjoy doing. It's just like, it's anything. There's always something you enjoy doing over
For sure.
something else.
Yeah.
Like, you like talking on the podcast more than you like being a producer. It shows.
I would say above all else, I just love tattooing. So whatever walks in the door, I'm going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like getting certain things that you feel are sort of a challenge to you?
Absolutely, yeah. And that's the cool thing about tattoos is like most of them are a challenge. You know, whether it's placement, this is a hard spot to tattoo, or, you know, they want things a certain way, and it's like, okay, how do I figure this out? So,
Where's the hardest spot on somebody's body that you've had to do?
I would say the fingers are fairly challenging, which I love doing fingers and hands. It's awesome. It's super cool, but it's like such a small, finite spot. There's not a lot of room to, you know, you really got to lock in.
How many wedding bands have you done?
I haven't done any wedding bands.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in
I've
my
not
life.
done one of those yet, but I'll do it.
I might get my wedding ring tattooed.
Yeah.
Well, y'all will be divorced in 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Like,
fun.
to me,
sucks.
that's bad juju. If you get a couple's tattoo, like, how many king and queen tattoos have you run into?
I've seen a lot. I
Like-
have seen a lot. I haven't done one yet, but they're out there.
I don't understand.
They're out there.
It's bad juju. Everybody I know that's had a name tattooed on them, a
Yeah.
wedding band tattooed on them. No, I've got one person that hasn't. But a wedding band, a name, a king, queen, something matching, whatever. They always break up. Always.
Speaking of my ex-wife and I got coordinates.
Dumbass.
There you go. There you go. That's where the treasure's buried. That's where your old couch is.
That's where I buried some treasure.
That's where
What
the
did the
coffee table
coordinates
you
stand
loved
for?
is.
That's where we got married.
Oh, that worked out for you.
I mean,
Bad juju.
well, you know.
That's where
It's
my
just like-
dartboard and leg lamp went.
I got matching tattoos with my sister, but she can't fucking go anywhere. The bitch is blood.
Right.
Like, she can't go anywhere, so that's fine.
We need a leg lamp in here.
Yeah.
We definitely need a leg lamp.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I can't. It's bad juju in any relationship. Just like if you ever got anything with the podcast, for the podcast tattooed on you, I'd punch you in the face.
Why?
It's bad juju.
I feel but I
Bad
feel
juju.
okay. I feel like it's something. I don't know. I feel
means
like that would be cool.
That means
Yeah.
the podcast is gonna go away forever because it's bad juju.
Only if we quit.
I might just because you got the tattoo. Well, this is going downhill from now. I gotta go. I don't know why I believe in that. I guess because I see it all the time. Just the matching tattoos or the like tattoo where it's like, oh, we went to the beach on our honeymoon. I'm gonna get a wave on my ankle. No, dumbass, you're gonna be divorced, and then you're gonna be like, fuck. I mean,
You could just say that was the waves in your relationship that crashed down.
There you go.
shut up.
I mean,
What?
he agreed.
No.
I mean, at least he pretended to
You
agree.
make a meaning. He was like, sure, yeah. Come get a wave, Rain.
Catch a wave, bruh. Hell yeah.
I don't know. I think the social acceptance of tattoos is totally different now. Tattoos and piercings are totally different now, and it's great, and I love it, and I love to hear that you guys are trying to come to Belmont and bring that to historic Belmont because we need something other than a restaurant. Not that I have a problem with the restaurants, but we need something other than a restaurant to come to downtown Belmont and draw people in. And we would love if, I know you guys have council meetings, the 16th? And
I think it's
then
September 18th and October 6th.
Yes. So they've got those council meetings, and hopefully everything gets approved. And we would love to come for y'all's opening day.
Oh, yeah.
And broadcast
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
And just like keep this relationship going.
Of course, yeah.
Where we can both boost each other, especially in the Belmont area. He's got a lot of friends that he meets at Sammy's Pub.
Nice.
We
Good.
do lives at Sammy's Pub. So
Sweet.
the next live we do,
Oh,
you guys all should come out.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there. That'll
we
be
go
fun.
to the speakeasy and hang out.
Is that the jailhouse?
No,
the
that's across
speakeasy?
the street.
Yeah, across the street.
So if you go into Sammy's, you'll see a telephone booth.
Yes.
If you walk through the telephone booth,
Yeah,
and go to
okay.
the
We did go
basement.
down there. That place
Yep.
is sick.
Yeah.
So we do.
your little
That's where we
speakeasy.
do our lives.
Yeah, that
and,
place is rad.
We just have music and games and
Belmont's so
giveaways
cool.
and
Yeah, it's so
all
much
kinds
fun.
of
Yeah.
stuff. Then you've got the movies in the park that they do. I mean, there's all kinds of audience
yeah.
you can draw in.
Perfect.
So we are excited to have you guys coming to Belmont,
Yeah.
and our fingers are crossed for you. And whatever we
Thank
can
you.
do to
Yeah.
help,
Great.
will
Yeah.
help.
Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, that would be really cool. And I would like to have a tattoo shop close because I'd probably get more tattoos.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem.
You're going to be covered.
I'm going to have some tattoos. But somebody I trust, because I'm good. We can get a tattoo done by
Yeah.
you. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I trust you now.
There we go.
But
Perfect.
Well, that's awesome. We've really appreciated you coming out.
Yeah,
dude.
thanks for
This-
having us. This has been great, guys.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
we're super excited for it, and really glad that you are so cool and came down.
Yeah, you guys do. Yeah, I didn't know what I was walking into. I didn't know if there's a trap door under the welcome mat. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Rain's a little sketchy. I get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
no, I texted all 5 of my friends. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, if you don't hear from me
No.
in a week,
Gave your location to everybody.
Yeah.
Just do not have friends like Rain. I went on my
It's already
first
too
date.
late.
Says the
My-
person that comes here every week.
Shut your mouth. Like, we weren't friends yet. You actually didn't even like me.
Yeah.
But I went on my first date with my boyfriend up the street because I
Yeah.
lived in Salisbury. I didn't know anybody close.
Sure.
And I text my friend Eric that was a host. And I was like, hey, do you think Rain will look out for me in case this guy tries to murder me? And he was like, yeah, he will. So I texted him on TikTok because I didn't have his number. And 2 days later, he was like, yeah, I got your back. And I was like, oh.
It took me 2 days.
Well, good thing I'm not dead.
Perfect.
Thanks for being there for me. So
Yeah.
just don't have friends like Rain. And it'll be fine.
When I don't like somebody, I leave them hanging for a little bit.
Yeah, he
There you
really,
go.
he really did. I was a guest on the
Let him think about
podcast, and he didn't like me.
Yeah.
But here I am.
I mean, you can see why. But
Most people don't like me the first time they meet me.
You're great,
I can
Michelle.
be a bitch.
Hell yeah. Well, let everybody know where they can find you, find Covenant, all that.
Yeah, guys. Covenant Tattoo on Instagram, or just at Covenant_tattoo. My Instagram is Go Hink Yourself. That's GOHINK yourself.
Love that.
On Instagram. Name again is Jordan Hinkle.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Keeps getting better.
Yeah, dude. So right now we're in Pineville, and hopefully you'll find us in Belmont here in a little bit. But we've also got a website, CovenantTattoosNC.com. Come check us out. I think you can just Google Covenant Tattoos and it'll pop up.
That's what I did today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
We'll go share.
We're not hard to find.
We'll share your stuff. Well, he'll share it because he hasn't given me access to
Cool.
the Instagram.
Awesome.
I don't know how.
And
I want to, but I don't know how.
Well, I shared it on our Facebook page. I shared the commercial.
Perfect.
And we'll share it on our page. And like I said, we'll just support any way we can. If you haven't signed the petition yet, go to their Facebook page. The petition's on there.
Yeah.
I think you guys were pretty damn close when I signed it a couple days ago.
Yeah, I think we've got definitely well over 1,000 now.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
That's
rad.
awesome.
So
Yeah.
if you got time, please sign our petition. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll post the link to that and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, go sign the petition.
Great.
I'll do that as soon as we're done.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, we
guys.
appreciate
Put that on my
you
to-do list.
joining us, and you're our first guest on Reckless Banter
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, I'll be back.
So you will now go down in history as the most listened to guest on Reckless Banter.
Perfect. It's
Until
been
next
great being
week.
a part of it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Getting hinked.
That's right, dude.
That's gonna be the new hashtag when you go get your tattoo.
Oh, I love that.
Imagine that,
I
your
love
name
that.
and the ink.
Isn't that great?
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't even
like-
realize it for a long
He
time. But I
was
was like, oh, this is
born
great.
to tattoo.
yeah, hell yeah.
See?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
That's good stuff.
Awesome. Yeah, well, Michelle, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok. You can find us everywhere that's on social media. We are now Reckless Banter Podcast. We are no longer known as That Stupid Dating Show because dating is dumb. So we have moved on, and we would love to have you as a guest. If you want to send us a message, we would love to have you no matter what your story. I don't even give a shit if you have a story. If you just want to come on here and bullshit with us, here we are. So come join us, send us a message, and we can't wait to see you guys. Oh, we won't be here next week. In a couple of weeks because sorry, but I'm going to the Bahamas.
Nice.
Love ya, but not that much. I gotta go.
I'm small enough you can put me in a bag.
Find a guest so you can do a live next week.
Okay.
All right, got this.
Maybe Hinky will come back.
I'll do it.
There you go.
I'll do it. You let me know. This is great.
We'll just sit here and bullshit about
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
you
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
have to talk about anything.
Absolutely.
Just bullshit.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been so much fun. Thank you again for
Thank you
coming
for
on,
having
dude.
us,
It's
guys.
been
It's been
awesome.
great.
You're a super
Yeah.
cool dude.
I appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you guys. And that's been Reckless Banter, and we are out. It's really hard to.
I don't like our sign off. We need
Yeah,
to sign
we
off.
gotta do something else.
We're working on it, guys.
Anyways, thank you guys so much. But have a great night.